It's the Servo Cup Women's ODI Tri-Series. It is Sri Lanka versus South Africa. It's a game of really no consequence, but still an important game for both teams. We are live at the R. Premadasa International Stadium.
Good morning and welcome once again to the R. Premadasa Stadium for the sixth and final game of the Servo Cup Women's ODI Tri-Nation Series. We're all set for the all-important toss. Joining with me, the two captains from Sri Lanka, Chamari Adapattu, from South Africa, Laura Wolfart, and the match referee, Michelle Pereira. Chamari, you can give it a spin. Heads is the call. And it's going to be tails. So, Chamari, you have won the toss. What will you do?
We decide ball first. I'm pretty confident about my bowling unit, so we decide ball first.
Alright, the toss didn't go your way. So, three very close games, three games that really could have gone your way. So, how's the mood in the camp after such close games?
Yeah, I think, look, it was still a lot of positive to take out of the last game. I think still scoring 300 is something that we can reflect back on and see where we did really well. Probably would have looked to bowl as well today. A lot of rain yesterday, so might be a bit sticky up front. But yeah, just need to handle those first 10 overs and then hopefully get into our innings nicely.
Let's start off with the teams. This is South Africa. And you think they're going with the bench strength, testing the bench strength?
Yeah, they've got Chesney Naidu in, as I mentioned. Leg spinner can bat a bit as well, so that will be exciting to see where she comes in and how she bowls, because Misha Dilhari, we've heard, has taken ill and might not even be available for the final, so that would be a massive loss, I think, for Sri Lanka, because she's been fabulous in the middle with the bat and with the ball.
Malki Madara going against Laura Wolfart, the South African skipper. Not the best of starts from Malki. Oh, well played, brilliantly played by Tasmin Braids. Oh, absolutely hammered away by Tasmin. Next step, and we have seen cases where they have failed to succeed now. That was a brilliant
wood over the All Blacks, particularly in the knockouts. Oh, well, that's a chance. Just carried. Given 3 to 4 runs, so I just told you they are going to use their feet. One bounce.
Because what you don't want to do is to chase something that you don't know the score what you're chasing. That's a good.
Adapattu. Beautifully driven by Laura Wolfart.
Shot. That's a lovely stroke by outside edge, and I think it's taken. That was a good catch. It was dying down. Safe as houses. Brits gone for 38. South Africa 68 for 1.
Vihanga continues. Oh, that's through. That's through. That is brilliant bowling.
Wolfart continues to get starts, but hasn't been able to kick on.
And Devmi. Oh, very nearly. Very nearly. I think there was a deflection onto the stumps. Struck fine. They're looking for 2. They might get a boundary here, I think. It's gone fine. Yes, it's 4. Between now. Oh, taken. Taken at mid-wicket. It's the young lady's day.
Like it's going to be Vihanga's day. She's been really good. I think keeping the batters guessing as to what's happening off the pitch.
I mean, I can see you that you put on a little bit of muscle. Oh, is that taken? I think it is. We spoke about the battle between the off-spinner and the left-hander.
Play just gets an edge, an easy catch this time for Hasini Pereira. So South Africa struggling a bit now. 85 for 4 after 19.1. Good bowling by Vihanga. And that's a 5th wicket. 5 for 9 for Devmi Vihanga.
Jefta has to walk back without scoring. And South Africa, half of the side gone in the 20th over.
In the ring and protecting that single down the track. That's nicely done.
Flighted and
Conditions. And top it off. Run out chance. Hesitation. Oh, missed it.
was there a drop chance?
Over this tournament. Vihanga just in 3 games, 9 wickets already.
18 of 33. That's on the front. Oh, given. Adapattu strikes. So that partnership is broken. Athapattu continues. Very useful shot. Excellent bit of batting by Dirksen.
Really, over the last year, have found a gem in her.
Now don't bowl full tosses. Don't bowl full tosses. But now she's looking to bowl a little bit quicker, but this short and wide, that's the third boundary.
If these two can just stay in there for the next 10 to 15 overs, then there are runs to be had. Asia Cup final, of course, different format and it's a year ago. That's an edge from Dirksen. It's running down to the boundary. She gets a lucky one. First lucky boundary for Dirksen, you've got to say. Played a lot of good shots. She goes to 50. That's her third ODI 50 and third consecutive 50.
Yes. Oh, dropped her. Look at that run up and then the action, but that's a poor delivery. And more runs here, and that will be 4
for Dirksen. Stay with me. Oh, that's gone a long way.
Oh, that's a drop catch again.
Wow. 1,000 runs, averaging 40 plus. One of them. Oh, that's another 4. Having two powerful strikers. Oh, bit off up in the circle. That is no. Full toss. Wish me well.
Now what an impressive tournament for Henry Dirksen. Now this is Chloe Tryon. Gets it over the 2.
What about that? What about that? The 100 is brought up in style. Dirksen makes 100 with a 6. And what a well-made innings from this. That's 4. That is 4.
Africa. This time goes leg side and that has been dropped. And this time goes down the ground. Henry Dirksen. Will this be taken? Yes, finally.
It carefully, she was quite stable, but Henry Dirksen. What about this? What about this? It's this time over cover. Has it gone on? Swung away on the leg side. They certainly do have the measure. What about this? Has it gone all the way? It's gone more. Oh, what about that? Will this be taken? No! 6! Amazing shot! The 13th 50 for Tryon, and what a shot that is. That was amazing. You need to look at it again.
She scored 67 of 43 in that previous game against India. And this time she goes leg side and that will...
Goes again. 6 more. That's even bigger. Now what about this? Is that a 6? Yes.
And she make it 4. And this time she perishes. She has to go out.
But she's done her job. She's done enough damage. Floyd. Well, this time
313 the total on the board. This time she goes down the ground. De Klerk. Can they come back for 2? Seshni Naidu. She'll get out, but De Klerk.
14 for 9. Seshni Naidu just faced 2 deliveries. And doesn't manage to get that big heave, but she'll still get a single. And South Africa will be pleased with their final result. 315 for 9. Yes, this is a look at South Africa. If you look at the batting order itself, the top 2 getting in and getting out, then Sri Lanka had the chance.
The bowling card for Sri Lanka. Malki Madara 7 overs, none for 59, very expensive. Sugandhika Kumar did really well at the death as well, none for 57 in her 10. Inosh Vedashuni 10 overs, none for 46. Deomi Vihanga, just the 5th Sri Lankan bowler to take a 5-wicket haul in women's ODIs.
Welcome back to the action from the R. Premadasa International Cricket Stadium. Sri Lanka needing 316 to win in this final round-robin game of the Servo Cup Women's Tri-Nation ODI Series.
So we're all set to begin the Sri Lankan chase. 316 to win. in this last round robin game of the Servo Cup Women's ODI Tri-Nation Series. Abonga Kaka, the opening bowler, Laura Wolfart. Oh, this is good from Hasini Pereira. Just going across slightly to bowl her second, and this time finds the outside edge. Slip field as well after that outside edge. Now flicked away by Hasini Pereira. Well, that's a glorious stroke from her.
Being a third. Good shot by Vishmi Gunaratne, just as we've been talking about her getting off. Nicely played by Hasini Pereira. Now that is her bread and butter. Well, she has power in her asana. Up in the air. That's cleared the mid-wicket fielder and is running down to the boundary. Goodall
in a minute as I joined by bottom edge. That'll be 4. Doesn't matter how it.
Henry Dirksen. Nicely punched down the ground. This is good timing.
Final low for the power play. Out! Miss hit straight to cover.
4 33 and now 30. How disappointing is it? Out for 30 of 26. That they had that momentum swing, and nicely done. What a shot that is.
And out! I was just about to say, will South Africa take their chances? Well, they're.
So Gunaratne takes that long walk back. She's out for 24 of 41.
on that occasion. And that's a big shot for Matapattu. It was all.
Oh, that's a good stroke from Matapattu once again.
19th over of the innings, so that's a good shot for Matapattu. Shangazi gets the ball. She can hit the big sixes. Nicely played by Harshita Samaravikrama. Pierces that gap.
2 is the call. That's short and wide. Might go away for 4. It does. It's a high percentage, and Harshita finds the fielder at mid-off.
Informed batter for as far as the Sri Lankan.
She's going there. She needs to get close, and like that, she got close. Oh, taken, is it? Dropped. Put her down. Oh, this is a good shot. This is last ball of the over. Gets an edge. Should run away to the boundary. Matapattu reaches a half century. And so is the Sri Lankan 150. 28 overs done. 153 for 3. Matapattu has just recorded her 18th ODI half century.
That's gone. Henry Dirksen, she cannot do anything wrong today. Sri Lankan captain departs for 52. Beautifully played from Manudina. Bowled him. Lakshi Silva, she departs for 14.
Have plenty of. That's a great shot by Anushka Sanjeevani. Clears the.
Has he got the legs? No, it hasn't. South Africa were at this stage, after 36 overs, they were 176 for 5.
Smith will continue. And this is swung away on the leg side. On a high of the last ball. Yes, she does. She gets a boundary.
Throw, so one conceded there. And the speed between the wickets. So, well.
So it's very different to what the South Africans were experiencing.
If you count the amount of sixes, that's up in the air. Will she get there? Yes, she will. A good technique.
Sri Lanka have lost their 7th wicket, and it is time for Vihanga to walk back. Tried hard. She's out first ball. Hits it down the throat.
Well, they're falling like a deck of cards here.
Chloe Tryon on a hat trick. Oh, has she got it? Yes, she has. That is phenomenal from Chloe Tryon.
This over, and within 3 deliveries, Chloe Tryon. Oh, Anushka Sanjeevani takes.
Earlier on in the innings. It's up in the air.
But it was a vital dismissal for South Africa. Going for that quick run, and that will be the final wicket. Inoshi Fernando, she was never ready to go for that run, but Anushka Sanjeevani insisting for that and going for that, and
South Africa win by Sri Lanka 239 all out in 42.5 overs. Anari Dirksen 104 of 84 helped South Africa with 315. Again to note that she came in with South Africa on 85 for 5 in dire straits before she put on that partnership with Tryon finishing 74 of 51 and then coming back to pick up 5 for 34. So a phenomenal effort from her. For Sri Lanka, there may be hunger. Unfortunately, her performance will be overshadowed today. 5 for 43 for the youngster. 5 for 9 she was at one point. So, great start to her career as well. Anushka Sanjeevani 43 of 32. Harshita Samaravikrama 33 of 38.